As we watch the Mirage slowly transform into the new Hard Rock, we started thinking about all those other Las Vegas projects that we'd been waiting for, like high-speed rail, new resorts, and that baseball stadium. Are those projects dead, or are they still alive? Well, that's what you're about to find out this week in gambling. Over the years, we've shared stories about new Las Vegas resorts and attractions, and many of them, like the Durango Casino and Bottled Blonde, eventually opened for business. Many of them, but not all. It's not uncommon for Sin City developments to fail. So, this week in gambling, we're taking a look at some of those projects we're still waiting for and checking on their status, beginning with that new baseball stadium. Tropicana was demolished to make way for a Major League Baseball venue, but skeptics doubt it will ever be completed, and there are reasons to doubt. The price continues to rise, and it's now over $2 billion, so it's not clear where that money will come from. Still, they just held a groundbreaking ceremony last month, and the project is technically moving forward, so the A's baseball stadium is still alive. For now. And that leads us to the new hotel and casino that we mentioned on a show from April, the Rolling Stones Resort. With whispers that Downtown Grand is in financial trouble and stories circulating that they're having issues paying vendors, rumors that Rolling Stone was interested in buying the resort and rebranding it built a lot of excitement. However, after the owners completed their due diligence process, they decided to walk away from this deal. Make of that what you will, but the bottom line is the Rolling Stones Resort is dead. But hey, what about that high-speed rail project between Las Vegas and Los Angeles? Brightline West has plans for 200-mile-per-hour train service across the desert, bringing visitors from California to Sin City in just 2 hours. Construction began in 2024, but there have not been a lot of updates since. Now we're happy to report that this $12 billion project is still right on track, so to speak, and the company says they will be up and running before the 2028 Olympic Games in LA. So, high-speed rail to Las Vegas, still alive. Now, before we update you on the Tilman Fertitta Strip Casino, the Harlem Nights Project, and the Dream Las Vegas Hotel, you may find it interesting that a U.S. congressman from Kentucky has rolled out legislation to allow players to deduct their betting losses from their winnings. And there are now various special offers available for online players if they live where it's legal and regulated. Plus, a former NBA player was arrested late last week on illegal gambling charges, and you can find all these stories and more when you visit online.casinocity.com. Okay, so many of you are probably wondering about that new resort and casino from Tilman Fertitta after he purchased and cleared 6 acres of prime strip real estate right across from the Aria. His plans were to build a 2,400-room, 43-story resort, but hey, things change quickly in Vegas. Since purchasing that land, Mr. Fertitta has bought up a lot of stock in Wynn Resorts over the past few years, so much so that his company is now the majority shareholder, and that creates a little problem called a conflict of interest. With this in mind, Fertitta now says he has no plans to continue with that project, at least not as long as he maintains his ownership interest in Wynn. So, his strip resort is dead. And that brings us to our final 2 projects, Dream Las Vegas and the Harlem Nights Resort. First, the owners of the proposed Dream Las Vegas near the airport asked for and received a 2-year extension on their building permits to raise more funds. And while things may look bleak, remember that Fontainebleau sat empty for 14 years before finally opening. Then the owners of the proposed Harlem Nights Resort planned for the west side of Las Vegas also had a hearing, but that one did not go as well, as the city council rejected their plans for a 22-story hotel and casino by a 6-to-1 vote. So the Harlem Nights Resort looks dead, while Dream Las Vegas is still alive, even if it is on life support. And hey, if you like what we're producing and want to keep up with what's going on in Vegas, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video. My lovely lady lumps.